Work has finally resumed and paint is going on the walls.
We're on our way to have a little bit of lunch to celebrate our 7-year wedding anniversary.
This restaurant is family run and of course uses local products from the area.
I wanted to show you guys the ideas that we have for the nursery. We're starting to plan, which is very exciting for me. So this will be the baby's room, which is one of the largest rooms.
Welcome back to our renovation in Tuscany. If it's your first time joining us, take a look inside our villa and explore our previous videos at the top right. With baby on the way, there's been lots of pressure to get things done. And of course, it's been a real joy starting to design the nursery. I've had to say goodbye to my dream of making Thanksgiving in our new kitchen, but that's okay by me because work has finally resumed and paint is going on the walls. I was practically ready to throw a party once I saw that 2 rooms are finally painted and ready for the heating and cooling units. We'll be moving into these rooms once they start working upstairs. As soon as the painting is done, the floors will be brought back to life and refinished. The rain has finally let up for the moment, so we headed out to Bolgheri. It was such a bright and beautiful day.
Hey guys! We're on our way to have a little bit of lunch to celebrate our 7-year wedding anniversary. It's been a little crazy these days and we haven't had a lot of time to ourselves, so I thought it was important for us to get out of the house and just have a little bit of a meal. We had originally planned we were going to be going away this weekend to Emilia-Romagna, but I wasn't feeling the best, so we thought it was best just to stay around here. We get to escape to a nearby town, which is one of our favorites, Bolgheri. When we first moved here, we had barely been married for a year, so
it's a testament to our love.
Yeah, exactly.
Soon after Rob and I moved to Italy, we celebrated our first wedding anniversary by renting a camper and exploring towns near Val di Orcia. This was our first time getting out of Florence, where we lived at the time, and explored the Tuscan countryside. Of course, Rooney was along for the ride. We had such a fun time traveling around and exploring towns like Cortona. What a special time.
You know, that time has just gone by so quickly, and now we're homeowners, and now we're having a baby, and things have just completely changed for us. So we'll take you along with us as we have a little bit of lunch in a really cute place and try to share some of the views.
Bolgheri is absolutely gorgeous in November. Most farms have harvested their olives for the year, and we were really looking forward to trying the fresh extra virgin olive oil of the season. This restaurant is family run and of course uses local products from the area. As soon as we received the menus, I had to skip ahead and take a peek at the dessert options. Looking up the wine?
Yeah, want to try something different.
We started with some lovely antipasti, pasteurized cheese for me, and of course delicious salumeria for Rob. I'm really enjoying my pregnancy, but I can't wait to eat prosciutto again. We dug into our pasta dishes, tortelli al ragù and gnudi al lardo e pecorino. Mission accomplished. Rob and I left fat and happy and enjoying these gorgeous views.
I wanted to show you guys the ideas that we have for the nursery. We're starting to plan, which is very exciting for me because this is a room that I honestly didn't think we were going to be designing so quickly, but because we're expecting baby in March, we don't have that much time. So we need to start planning and ordering furniture, figuring out how I want to design this room so that we can get everything in time before I deliver. As of today, I am halfway through my pregnancy. I really want to be able to come into this nursery and rock the baby and change the baby and just feel like I'm transported to another world. Something very calm and soothing, especially for the baby and for me. So that was my number one priority and my thought process behind this whole entire thing. So this will be the baby's room, which is one of the largest rooms. It's right off of the primary suite, so it made sense to have the baby here. We also chose this room because we love the original crown moldings that existed from the 1960s. I think they're really special. They're made out of plaster. And I think they're really lovely, they're perfect, super elegant, and it really gives me the opportunity to frame a beautiful pendant light right here. I think it can be something dramatic and really fun. I have to think about what lighting fixture I'm going for, if it's gonna be something special like alabaster or possibly something custom. I want it to be special. So the crown moldings were a real kickoff of inspiration for me because they are very elegant and they're really beautiful. The only major change that we're going to be making to this room is adding a window right here. So it's going to be approximately this size, which I think is a pretty good size window. It's pretty big and it's probably a little bit shorter than me. So with that in mind, we're going to be putting another window about that size here because it exists on the outside but not on the inside. By opening a window here, it will bring in so much light. This is the side of the house that receives the most amount of light early in the day. So the sun rises and you get light pouring in here. This is the back side of the house. You don't necessarily have a ton of light coming from the back side of the house, but it adds that extra bit to fill in the rest of the room instead of just having one spot where all the natural light is kind of flooding in. Because we're replacing these windows for baby, hopefully by January, we will have these new windows. These boxes that you see above are what house the shutters. So they basically roll into that box above. The new windows that we purchased should have a smaller profile. And instead of being manual like this, it will be completely automatic. So you will just have to press a button and the window shutters can go up or down. I would love to incorporate some long dramatic drapes in the baby's room. I think it will make it extra elegant and it'll bring that extra luxe factor. So my idea is once we get those new boxes put in that are going to be a little bit smaller, we will put a bar above and we'll have a very dramatic window here. And also the same for this one. I have to say, we do not necessarily mind this color palette that we have kind of established in this room. This is our bed that we had purchased a couple years ago, and it has a very light beige color. And you see this paired with the flooring, and then the color of the wall, which is a little bit of a gray-green color. I kind of really like that color palette just to keep it very serene and really calm in here. The color will come from the artwork and the crib and all the other little items that are going to be going in here. I have been searching the internet high and low for a beautiful special crib that is natural wood. And I think we can bring in that warmth with that wood element. If it's gonna be like the crib or the furniture changing table or anything like that, there's a real opportunity to make the room feel more alive. As far as the layout is concerned, I'm not necessarily leaning to one way or another quite yet. I'm just kind of mapping out ideas that I have. But I thought possibly because we're gonna have a big window on that side with curtains that will be blackout curtains, that we could either put the crib here or we could put a glider here, possibly putting the changing table on this side, which won't have as much light. It won't be as bright as that area over there. And then right behind you, putting the baby's closet. We found that in Italy in general, there aren't a lot of built-in closets. Usually you have to buy units like this where you can store all of your clothing and all your stuff. This will be replaced with a little closet for the baby. Haven't quite decided on how that's gonna look. Using these warm tones here, the beiges, the whites, and bringing in some natural wood, I think will make this nursery feel very serene, calm, and cozy at the same time. So with that in mind, let us know what you guys think. If you have any ideas to offer or any personal experience, we would greatly appreciate that. We would absolutely love to hear from you, so go ahead and chime in and let us know your thoughts on what we have planned for the nursery, or if you have any suggestions that would be helpful, we're all for it. Any furniture brands, anything, let us know.
We're so excited to be designing the nursery and getting ready for the arrival of our little one. This has been such a special anniversary, and I've started getting lots of congratulations from kind strangers. I guess the bump has finally popped. Don't miss out on the transformation. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join us on this Italian adventure. Thanks for being a part of our renovation family, and we can't wait to see you next time.